Well, Keith, it's a big day for yourself, and as the first session finishes a pre-season, how does it feel to not be taking part and instead watching on the careers come to an end?
Yeah, unfortunately, but no, it's a pleasure up there watching the boys run rather than having to do it myself for once. But no, it's great. It's a big change, obviously, but you know, this is something that I've been planning for a long time. It's something I'm passionate about, that side of the game as well, and you know, it's not fully sunk in terms of I won't be pulling on that jersey again. I'm sure that will take a little bit of time, but you know, the excitement of this opportunity is you know, starting to outweigh that, certainly.
Yeah, we could sit down and properly and talk about your career in the Motherwell jersey, lads. There's so much to talk about, but how do you reflect on a brilliant career at Motherwell?
Yeah, it's hard in a short space to probably cover it, to be honest. Look, I mean, the main factor for me is I'm just thankful I've been able to play as long as I have for this football club. It's from the first day I walked in here off a building site into Motherwell, and thinking that I would go on to play, you know, however many games, captain the club, play in Europe, etc, etc. And to play until I was 37 is just beyond my wildest expectations, to be honest with you. So it's been great. It's been, you know, as I said, exceeded expectations. It's become a big part of my life and my family's life, and will continue to be so. And I've just got to, you know, thank everybody, the supporters especially, who have supported me, the staff within the football club, and everybody, all my teammates over the years, obviously, and all my managers over the years. And you know, now I'm taking that step into that side of the game. It's certainly going to be different, but as I said before, it's something, you know, I've been planning for a long time, so it's something I'm really excited about.
Of course, it's not just what you do on the pitch, as you're leaving your captaincy behind as well as you move on. You've achieved so much at Motherwell, but it must be a bit emotional to see it all kind of go.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think it probably will be when I actually get a chance to sit down and properly reflect on it, but I've not really had that chance. It's been, you know, finished playing now, and now it's a chance to focus on something else straight away. So, you know, I've not really had that chance to sit down and get the tissues out and have a little cry, but I'm sure that might come at some point. But no, as I said, the main thing for me now is this opportunity. It's really exciting for me, the chance to have this opportunity at a football club that I've got you know, such affection for is just really exciting for me, and it's something that I'm looking to grab with both hands and do the best job possible. It's
the natural progression, lads. Of course, you've got your pro licence in the bag at middle of last season there, and now assistant manager. It's another great achievement to add to your many lists of what you've done at Motherwell. Yeah,
again, I go back to when I first walked into this club. I get, you know, you add on playing for the club and captain the club, the chance to then become the assistant manager. Again, it's something that again, I would have thought you were mad if you'd have told me that would have what I've been doing in 15 or so years time. So again, I just see it as such a great opportunity. As you mentioned there, it's something that I've been planning for, and for about 10 years now, actually, in terms of the other side of the game. It's something I've always been interested in, and it's something I'm determined to make a success of as well. I'm not just here to fill a role because I've been about this place for a long time. That is the last thing, and you know, I've got too much respect for everybody inside this building and the fans that fill the stand on a Saturday to come in here and just fill a role for the sake of it. I'm here to do a job, and I'm here to do that to the best of my ability, and you know, I feel as if I'm capable of making an impression and making a contribution. And I think I go back to my latter years in playing, that was always the thing I felt, as you know, was I still making a contribution, and I always felt as if that was the case. That's what I now want to take into this role. You know, I want to make sure that I'm improving the players in that dressing room, that I'm helped, you know, seeing a winning team out in this park, and you know, that's the main thing for me now. So as I said, the excitement of that is all, you know, taking over the not disappointment, I'm not sure what the right word, the emotion maybe of you know, coming out the other side of playing football. But as I said, I'm sure I'll have a quiet moment myself and my family to sit down and reflect, and maybe we will have at some point. But for the moment, again, it's all about the players that are inside that dressing room and playing my part. And you know, starting off, it's hopefully going to be an exciting season for us.
Well, the journey does take the next step, Keith, and like you said, you've not just jumped into this, you've been planning for this. You were helping Stephen Craigan last season at under 20s level, and you've got a great relationship with Stephen Robinson as well. Things just seem right to now go in this direction, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I think that was a big factor in my decision, to be honest, because I think it's well known that I could have played on. You know, financially, I know that doesn't always come in, but it would have been better for me. But I just feel as if this is the right opportunity at the right time for me in my career, and At some point, I heard a great comment. I think it was Xavi Alonso, who I'm not comparing myself here, by the way. But you know, he said like finishing football was like stocks and shares. It was like sometimes you sell and buy too early or too late, and I think that's like with football. Do you make that decision too early or too late? And that happens with players, you know, finishing their career. It's never an easy thing to judge, but when this opportunity arose, you know, it certainly helped in that case. And so, as I said, I keep going back to it, but you know, I can't tell you how excited I am about taking on this responsibility and this role, and trying to make, or determined to make a success of it.
And while we do have the assistant manager here to talk to us, we have to ask you how you're feeling for the new season and the players that have come in. It's looking good, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it really is. I'm really excited about the guys that have come in. You know, I think the reaction in general has been great from the fans and from everybody around the club. And for me now, seeing them up close and personal, I feel like we've only obviously been in a short period, but you know, you can see why. There's definitely some good players and some good athletes there, and hopefully we can, you know, it's our job now as the coaching, along with the manager obviously and the coaching staff, Craigs as you mentioned, everyone, to try and get the best out of these guys. And we feel confident if we can, hopefully with another couple of additions, that we'll have a good exciting team to put out there in the, you know, the first Betfred game, whenever that is, you'll tell me, the middle of July sometime, and that is the aim. You know, that is what pre-season's for. Hopefully we arrive at that game fit. Everyone's fit, everyone's ready, and as I said, that's what these next 3 weeks are about in pre-season, and you know, it's up to us as a coaching staff to make sure they arrive there in the best possible shape. You know, I hope to be playing a part in that obviously now.
Well, Keith, congratulations and best of luck for the step ahead. We appreciated you taking the time to chat to me.
No problem.